If we take a few statistics just to know, what way India is heading in M&A in world map. Now, there is a threefold increase in M&A compared to the previous year. We had a statistics of about 21.2 billion US dollar. This I am talking of India statistics, which has gone to 58.73. These major mergers and acquisitions, they have occurred in telecom. It may be a coincidence that there is a 2G talk and there is a more M&A in telecom, but economics is differently a separate issue. And then it is followed by energy, metal and mining, pharmaceutical, and banking, financial sector, and insurance companies. The percentage share of total valuation of M&A deals which are taking place in India, the telecom sector is 28%, energy sector is 24%, metal and mining is 23%, and you will see like this each major sector of our economy, there is a great scope. When I did my articleship, I did in 1983, 80 to 83. I had one friend by Ramesh, he did a articleship in a bigger firm. And my friend Ramesh's boss was very, very successful. But the boss had a peculiar habit. The first job which he would do every day will open a drawer of his table and look the contents in the drawer, and then he will start the day's work. So my friend Ramesh and his other colleagues were very curious what is kept in the drawers, which is the secret of the success of the boss of Mr. Ramesh, my friend. So one day when the boss went for a leave, long leave, my friend and all his colleagues, they broke the drawer and tried to see the content. There was a paper in the drawer, and the content of paper was left hand side is debit and right hand side is credit, because the whole accounting revolves around it. Now I met this guy, I did articleship about 28 years back. So 10 years back he was a director of business in a very large group. And Ramesh picked up the same habit. So when I met him in the early morning, his habit was he will open the drawer of his table and look at the content, and then he will start the day's work. So I saw, since I was there and very close friend, I said, I want to have a look at this paper, what you are looking in the early morning. The content of the paper was minimum must one acquisition be done during a month. Because the one approach can be that you start a new business, greenfield business, wait for a gestation period, allow a teething trouble, and let the business make profit. Another strategy is you acquire a running business. You take your strategic decisions, and then you see that how you can acquire in various modes which will be dealt throughout the day. So I think key of today's seminar is how we can, and this whole program is based on actual case studies, which who is who in M&A, all faculties, 9 speakers who have been scheduled for the day will be deliberating on this. Coming to our guest of honor, in the strategy making, when guest of honor Mukund Chitleji said that he will come at 9:30. Now I said we are starting a program at 9:50. Sir, you can come at 9:45. So, and Mr. Mukund Chitleji is a very humble person. He is always before time. This I am saying from my experience, because he was the president in the year 1997 of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, and I was the chairman of Western India Regional Council in the same year. And is the person to be emulated in various aspects. He has headed various committees of the government, including a Reserve Bank of India Committee on Revival of Sick Banks, and carries with him very rich experience. And he has succeeded Mr. Y.H. Malegam as a chairman of NACAS. This speaks volume. And sir, in this program, if there are any deficiencies, this is my request to all participants. Since I am a chartered accountant, for every debit there is an equal credit. So if there are deficiencies, the debit should go to me. And if there are some positive aspects, the credit should go to the chairman M&A Council of ASSOCHAM, Sri Pawan Vijay. With this I would conclude my address on the theme and welcome each one of you to this very powerful program on value creation through M&A, and I am very 100% confident that you will have a very rich experience. Please deliberate very actively in the various sessions, and we have requested the various speakers also to interact with the participants, and we will have a reasonable time for question answer session. Thank you.